What's up, everybody? Professional Wrestler Chris Wild back with another edition of Eagles News now. And here we go again. It seems like star wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. is once again on the trading block. According to Jay Glazer, there's a deal that's on the table between the Cleveland Browns and the Minnesota Vikings that would send Odell Beckham Jr. to the Vikings for a second and fifth round pick in next year's 2021 NFL Draft, which left all Eagle fans asking, what about us? And could Howie Roseman jump in and possibly offer a better package than the Vikings for Beckham? Now, look, we all know Carson Wentz has not had the weapons that he's needed the past couple years. He won a division title with practice squad guys at wide receiver. A lot of the wide receivers that started in last year's games, we have, it's hard for some of us to remember names like Deontay Burnett. It's hard for me to even say right now. So, bringing a top wide receiver like Odell Beckham would benefit Carson Wentz significantly. I mean, first off, let's go to the positives. Odell is an absolute freak of nature when he wants to be. You look at his career, he's only not had 1,000 yards 1 year in his career, and that was 2017 when he played his final game in October after fracturing his ankle. But even last year, he had 74 receptions for 1,035 yards, 4 touchdowns, averaged 14 yards per catch, and the Browns were a complete mess. The year before that, with another mess of the New York Giants, 77 receptions, 1,052 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 13.7 yards per carry. The years before that, obviously 2017 he was out. 2016 he had 10 touchdowns, 13 the year before that. I mean, the guy produces. He's a true number one wide receiver. However, there are some obvious things you have to look at with him as far as the negative goes. The part that he is kind of a diva, which most number one wide receivers are. Do you really want that kind of guy with Wentz? We all know what's going on with Alshon Jeffrey. Do you want another headache in the locker room? Odell Beckham is definitely a headache when it comes to that. I mean, some of his most notable things that he's done is he got in a fight with a kicking net. We can all remember that. He partied on a boat before a Giants playoff game, and the Giants got smoked shortly after that. He's very outspoken. Last year, he played with a $1,000 watch on. I mean, the dude is out there, as almost Terrell Owens-like. However, if he's in a good position with a player's coach like Doug Peterson and a good nucleus around him, who knows what could happen? And I mean, it's very tempting thinking about him on one side, D-Jack on the other. You can still get a young wide receiver in this draft. Goddard, Ertz, Sanders. Man, you talk about a tout offense with what they are making at the defense, which I think the defense is going to be really good too. I mean, you're looking at a possible Super Bowl caliber team. Yeah, I said it. If you bring Odell Beckham here, obviously money might be an issue, but a second and a fifth in next year's draft is not a lot for this guy. I mean, and let's think about the connection with the Eagles and the Browns. Andrew Berry is the Browns general manager, got this job this year. He was the vice president of football operations for the Philadelphia Eagles last year. So there is a relationship there. If I'm Howie Roseman, I'm calling this dude up, and I'm just trying to talk about bringing Odell Beckham here. I'm all in for it. Again, I'm not going to trade a number one for him. That's completely out of the equation. But I'm all in on Odell Beckham Jr., guys. And I know I'm going to get a lot of comments, a lot of people hating on Odell. When you watch the wide receiver production that we had last year, it's hard not to be all in on a guy like Odell Beckham Jr. And hell, maybe he just fits in here in the city of Philadelphia, the city of second chances, the city of brotherly love. And 2017, we were the city of champions. We can be that in 2020 with as much talent as we're acquiring. I really believe that. So that's all for this video, guys. I'll be back with a little bit more Eagles news a little bit later on. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Kill that like button. And as always, go Birds. I'll see you later.